Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome.
Everyone.
Yeah, more of the tank tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying this build. Apart from obviously some of the really hard bits of plastic that are push fit, that are really you need to be Iron Man to be able to get them in, or the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, welcome everyone. So tonight I thought we'd do 17 to 21. Now we're going to do it a bit differently tonight. What's going on with my mouse? I'm going to be doing the tracks, but I'm not going to save them up, and because I don't want to be sitting there for hours doing tracks after tracks. But I will do the first set of tracks we come across tonight, and then any further sets I will leave till the end of the show, and I'll sit here and do them afterwards because I don't want to take up too much airtime doing the tracks. We've seen quite a few of them being done now, so I will do one more set tonight, one more set of 3. And then I will just stick the others to the side, and then I'm going to do them after the show, so they'll be ready for next week, and then I can show you. I just think it will save a bit more time, and we can get on with the other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do 17 to 21 tonight. But before we go any further, there's quite a bit of chatting. So thank you everyone for joining who's joined.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'm going to hand you over to Geordie Dave to do some of the comments.
Okay, evening everybody, and we'll start off with I've got one here, Steve 131.
Yes.
Hi, Steve 131. Evening all.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Gillian Dots. Good evening again. Alex, Dave, and everyone in the chat. I love.
Hi, Gillian.
Hi all. Good luck tonight, Alex. Hi, Warren.
Thank you. Hi, Warren.
And we have DS Mortals. Hi, everyone again. Good luck, Alex, and guest for a brilliant stream.
Hi, Dave. Thank you.
Crafty Chris. Hi, Alex, Jodie, and everyone in chat. Going to have our tea now, but we'll be watching on TV.
Lovely. Yeah, enjoy your tea. Yeah, I need to have some as well. I've not eaten yet again.
East Coast UK, Ian, Alex, Julian, Chris, to DS, and Warren, and Steve.
Hi, East Coast. Thank you for joining.
And Warren James, even in East Coast. I'll just move this up. I'll have Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, Alex, Jodie, and everyone in chat.
Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining.
Dave Mac, good evening, everyone. Good luck with the build. Alex, have a great show.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
East Coast, evening, Mr. Mac, Jodie. Dave Mac. Good evening, Steve, Gillian, Warren, DS Models, Crafty Chris, East Coast, Yorkshire Crafter, and Jodie Dave. Yorkshire Crafter, good evening, Dave Mark. Gillian, good evening again, Dave Mark. This is all good evenings. Warren, evening to Dave Mark. Gillian, evening, East Coast. And we'll have Ian Campbell. Good evening, all. Good luck. Good luck, Alex.
Thank you.
And Gillian, good evening to Julie. East Coast, evening to Ian. East Coast, evening to Julie. Gillian, evening to Chris and Dave S. Dave Mack, evening to Ian Campbell. And we'll have Marvel picks. Todd, hello and a good evening all.
Good evening, Todd. Yeah, and hi, Ian. Sorry, I think I forgot to say your name.
Hi, Todd, and hi, Ian. And Ian, hi, Todd. East Coast, evening again, Todd. And we'll have Peter Webster. Hi, Alex, Julian, Dave, Todd, Dave, Mark, Ian, East Coast, Warren, Julie, Chris, and Dave. Hi, Peter. And we'll have Lee.
Hi, Peter.
Anfield Road out in the loft. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Lee.
Oh, wait a second. And we'll have Peter saying, East Coast saying hi, evening to Peter. Dave Mack saying evening to Peter. Ian Carver saying evening to Peter. East Coast saying evening to Lee. David Bassett, good evening, Alex, and a good luck with your build tonight. Hi, David.
Hi, David. Thank you.
And I have Anfield Lee. Hi, everyone in chat. East Coast Boom. Peter Webster. Hi, David B. David Bassett, even though it's all in chat. Peter Webster. Hi, Jody. Hi, Peter. Dave Mack. Evening, David Bassett. Anfield Road in the loft. And Ian Cowell. Hi, Dave, and Sir Dave.
Yeah, hiya.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, old Daves.
And Lizzie. Hi, Horace. Good luck with your build. How are you?
Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for joining.
East Coast saying hi, evening, Mr. Bassett. Dave Max saying hi to Lindsay. Peter saying hi to Lindsay. East Coast saying evening, Lizzie. Hope you're well today. And Dano's Universe. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dano. How are you?
Ian saying hi to Dano. Peter saying hi to Dano. David Bassett saying hi to Ian Campbell, Jody Dave Mack, Brothers, and Peter Webster. Hi, David. Dave Mack saying even at Dano's Universe. East Coast saying hello to Dano. And John's model making. Evening, Horace and Jody. We have all in the chat. Hi, John.
Evening, John. Thanks for joining.
Peter saying hi to John. Dave Mack saying evening to John. Julian saying hi to David Bassett. East Coast saying hi to John. Peter Webster, don't forget to smash the thumbs up, chatters.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
And Johnson Modelman, hi Peter and Dave Mack. And Lee, Anfield Road. I hit the lake with a sledgehammer.
Thank you very much, Lee.
God almighty, is it still good?
Yeah.
Peter, hi Chris Lee. Lee saying hi John. Warren saying hi Peter. Lee saying hi Warren. John saying hi Lee. Steve saying Peter Webster. How you been, yeah? Peter Webster, I've been good, Steve. How are you? How you been? Steve, well, I'm good. I'm good, Sir Peter. And that is it. I'm storing it there.
Okay, doke. So, I'm just trying to get this glue out of this pot because I think we're going to need some glue tonight. We're going to need some glue. Yeah, well, thank you everyone for joining. And yeah, great job there, Geordie. So we're going to do pack 3, 17 to start with. So I will adjust cameras and etc. There we go.
Are you going to go full speed?
Just going to adjust the camera because it's decided to come loose. Oh God, excuse Dizzy Cam. Let me just come back a minute while I sort this out because it's all gone a bit wonky donkey.
Wonky donkey, wonky donkey. Oh, was that off again? Wonky donkey. Oh, that and Dex started. Wasn't that on Dex? Oh, sure, so we got him.
Right, there we go. Got a bit loose. So, yeah, we're going to start with, pack 3, issue 17. I have sorted out all the issues. You'll be pleased to know, Ian. I undid all of the boxes and then put all the 20s in one box, the 30 issues, 40s, 50s, 60s, etc. So that's good, and I've got out what we need tonight. So 17 to start with.
Okay, well, 1701 looks like it's the front of the tank. It's not going to be used in issue 20.
Okay.
and 1702. Where's 02? Just is 1702 is a little bracket with 2 holes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go the way the picture goes. It's jumping out. It's jumping over.
Yeah. See what you mean?
Right, it's
Yeah.
not
So you've got 1 here and then
2.
2 here.
Yeah, there's 3 right across the other side because 3's the way out with a bulb on the end.
Okay, so we've got the main panel here. And this is plastic.
Yeah. So you put that in little issue 20.
Yeah.
Choose that little. Yep.
So that's part 2.
3's the LED light.
Yep.
4's that stick. Presume it's a machine gun or something. Oh no, it can't be a machine gun.
It's weird as well. I don't know if I think it's plastic.
Yes, it is the front machine gun that comes out that little hole at the bottom.
Hmm.
And 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all track.
There we go.
Oh.
And then we've got a new screw as well. LP. And they're tiny. Wow, I'm going to need the small screwdriver out for them.
Yeah, LP's time free.
Okay, so let's get building then.
Okay, you need the piece from issue 11.
Okay, so that is stored in here.
Now, on the other side, you see a little groove into the LP. That 12, that little 17.2 fits into there right on the side.
Okay.
That fits on there and held in with 2 LP screws.
Okay, so I can see this is at a slight angle, and there is a slight angle on this piece on the center piece there. So this is going to go one way, I can imagine. So that way does fit. But let me just check the other way. And well, unless it does fit both ways. But it just looks like it might be.
You can't tell with the picture, even though I've got it blown up as much as I'll try and blow it up again.
Yeah. It does fit both ways, but if you follow the contour of that, I think that is going to go in that way. And you'll see that when you come to do this bit. So
it looks that.
Okay. And then we're going
to... you now need your turret bit.
Well, 1 second. I'm just going to screw this in.
I'm jumping ahead.
Right. So it does say not to countersink these screws too much. And there's like a little diagram. So I'm guessing that needs to be left loose for the moment, only because there's a diagram here that says, yes, that's correct. No, that's not. But that's loose with it in that orientation. But if I tighten that, it makes the screw head go in, which is what it's telling us not to do. So I'm going to leave that flush for the moment, just in case, and we can always tighten them up later. Maybe there's a bit of movement there. Yes. I think I know where that's going. I believe later on, just jumping ahead, I'm reckoning this is going to go in there. And I reckon that needs to be loose for that to fit. And then afterwards, you'll tighten that down to secure that in place. that's my estimation, but we'll see.
All right, okay. Well, you want the turret bit?
Okay, so that is
that's where you've got the thing in to stop the turret going up and down. Where you put the cocktail stuff, this is going to do that. If you've still got the cocktail stick in, holding the turret from moving.
okay. Yes, I have. Yeah, because I really wasn't happy with the way that it was pressing that motor out. So I've still got my cocktail stick in there, just stopping that from putting too much pressure on this gear down here. So obviously that will be removed in a moment. Okay.
You can see why that's going to be slack, because if that's going to push in there eventually, you'll not get to it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's a push fit.
Right. Okay, so that's going to be pushed in through here. So let me just bring this down, remove the cocktail stick. And then the LED doesn't say where the LED goes, does it? But it looks like that goes inside the frame.
Yeah, top picture showing you it up, then the bottom picture showing you it coming out at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure that wire is not trapped anywhere.
Oh yeah, you're putting 17 in now.
Okay.
Okay, next part. Is that sticking up a bit, or is it like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just where the where it moves.
Right. 17. You put that stick with the in there with the sort of, is it like a different color end?
There is, yeah, on this end.
That's outside the tank. I don't know if it is supposed to be an infrared sensor for the gun or
Okay.
yeah.
And if I push that down, I reckon I can tighten them up a bit.
Yeah, so there's just a little bit sticking out.
Sorry, you can't really see. So what I'm doing, I've pushed that down and I'm going to tighten these up. It doesn't say to do that, but then that will keep that really solid in there. And that's as far as that will go in. So that's all good.
Now you turn the turret upside down.
Okay.
And you're going to put a light bulb in. But your pictures go, yeah, there's a light bulb going, look like, to this picture, it looks like in there. Yeah, down there.
So do we see? It's really difficult, isn't it, to see where this wire's going? But then again, I can move it to either side afterwards.
The pictures tend to leave the wires out.
Yeah, they do. But that's okay. We'll be able to work that out later on. I can still move that cable underneath there if need be. There is room to pull that through one side or the other, so we can see where that goes later. So I'm going to put this LED in now. That's going to go in that little hole there. Oh God, that's
And by the looks of it all, that's just hanging loose at all.
Okay. Yeah, that seems okay. I might just push that in a bit if I can with some pointed tweezers. Okay.
Okay. And now 17 onwards, are you doing the first set of tracks?
Yes, I'll do the first set of tracks. Yeah.
What will you do them? I'll go back to the chat. All right. Yes, Peter. I'm struggling with your black country talk. that's what he says. Peter, you're struggling with black country talk, Steve. Yep. Yeah, there's another fire at Dave's house. Peter, Peter, I want whatever Geordie's drinking. Can't cope. I've just woke up. I've been on night shift and I've dropped off a skip before. Steve, it took me 10 years, Peter. LOL. Dano's Universe. It was on Antentex SMTV Live. That's where it was on. I thought so. That's the wonky donkey. Ian says sorted issues. Well done, Alex. Good to know everything is there.
Yes, yeah.
Peter said LOL, Steve.
There is a few bits actually that's confusing. And
we'll cover
I don't know if you actually carry on with the chat and I'll just grab it and show you.
John's model making the tracks of my chairs by Smokey Robinson. I know Holics have fun. LOL. I know Holics have fun. Yep, the tracks of my chairs.
So yeah, I was going to show you. I mean, I'm not sure if you'll know. I'm sure maybe it will come apparent, but there was a few loose bits. I don't know what issues they were from. Now, I think these are going to be replaced anyway, but they were just loose in a box. Also, these were loose. I think they're to do with the wheels. I don't know.
Looks like it.
Where they're from because there's nothing on there to say what issue. But again, I'm sure that will become apparent. However, this is really confusing me because it wasn't Impact 13 as the upgrade. Maybe Peter might know. We've got issue 38 here, which looks like it's got some sort of it's the charge circuit. But this was loose in one of the boxes. And to me, it looks like a replacement for that, unless that's for something else. But it almost looks identical. It's got the jack in there, the LED and the switch. But so's this. It's got a jack, an LED and a switch. But this was loose in one of the boxes, but wasn't Impact 13. But it looks almost identical. And it says on there LBTK CBD. So it's slightly different. And then this is a 2022 revision. And that looks like a 2021 revision. So if anyone knows about that, is this for something else, like the remote, or is this a replacement for this? I mean, I'm hoping the manual's going to say.
Ian says he reckons the blue board is a replacement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because this is a later revision. 2022 0508. And this one.
Yes, that's the updated charger board, blue board.
Ah, okay. That's what I might have thought. That's fine. Well, I've kept them together in the pack anyway. So yeah, cool. That's fine. Oh, just to be sure. Right, I'm just going to set up the vice. As I say, these are the only tracks I'm going to do tonight, and I'll do the rest after the stream. But I will be doing them after the stream, just so they're done. Because there's no point you seeing how they all go together because we've seen it. I'm just going to set the vice up. I do find it really satisfying actually doing these tracks, as I said in the past, because I love it when you twist this up. Let me just give you a view of what I'm doing here. A bit of a different view. So, I'm just going to grab out some other tracks just to make sure I'm on the right page. Yeah, apparently it's tonight that everyone's going to see the Northern Lights. But it's really, yeah, because I know Chris was talking about it yesterday, but apparently it's tonight everyone sees it. But the thing is, it's so,
everyone sees it.
Apparently it's going to be really active tonight. So apparently it's going to be about, it was all over, but it's so cloudy here, I don't think we'll see it.
It's cloudy here now. I think it is. I can't see it.
Right, so here's the planning.
Actually, it's pretty clear here, so there's a good chance. If it's going to be that sort of thingy, it's clear here.
Apparently,
I've never seen it come across a country that close. Unless it's if I get the high points, you'll see it.
Maybe. Apparently, it's going to be.
Probably not see it over across the estate.
Come on, stop jumping. He's heard me say, I'm only doing one tonight. Nah. Come on, get on both sides, not just the one.
I'll go to chat. Peter, how you come up? It does say in the manual, and the springs are upgraded parts. The idler wheels that were loose should be with a parts pack, but I had to reorder those as they had a habit of sending two hubs the same size. And Ian says, a big solar storm hitting the Earth's magnetic force. So there might be lots of pictures on Facebook of people taking photographs of it.
I mean, it's so wet. It's just absolutely tipping it down now. And it's come over really dark grey and, really angry.
Well, I've just looked out the window. It's looked even clear here. It's been raining off and on the whole day.
Has it? Oh, so yeah, we've had quite a nice day, to be fair. It's only just started raining now.
See, it's moved down. It's moved from the north down to yours. Well, I've just booked my holiday. Mine, Gillian and Rob's holiday down at just outside Bridlington. Paid it off in full.
Okay. need to. This one's been a little bit awkward for me. I need to do a bit of sanding. There's a bit of metal blocking that.
Ian says, oh man, I'll not be taking any Dave. I plan to sleep. So do I. I've been on night shift, so I need my kip. Peter, too cold to stand outside watching the sky. My bed's more appealing.
What time is it supposed to be?
I have no clue. Exactly, Peter. LOL. Well, I'll be outside with the dog at just after 10. If there's no happening then, I'll be in bed once I get back in.
Okay, there you go. 3 bits of track done. So the rest from now tonight I will do after the show. I'm going to put them safe in there. Do we need to do any more to this? Are we attaching it at all to another? Yeah, we are.
Nope. What? No, on 18.
Oh yeah, 17. Look, we have to attach those 3 to a 12.
Oh dear. Well, I jumped 18 when you said on the tracks.
Sorry, yeah, I'll finish this one totally. So we've got the 12, and then I'll put this last link on.
What are you holding about doing there for, miss? After.
Okay. Nope. I see what you mean. It gets increasingly difficult, doesn't it? The more links you add. There we go. Cool. So we should have now 12, 15 on air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Yes, perfect. 15 tracks. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to remove the device now.
Okay. 18.
Okie doke. So 18.
You got to open that because you got to put it away.
Okay.
Right. 1801. Big metal piece. Put that away till issue 24.
Okay.
So you might as well put that back in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
I was saying, Shane, you had to open that bag because it's just for them 2 bits, 1802 and 1803.
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got these parts here.
Which is 1802 and 1803.
Okay. So, what do we need to do with these?
You need your turret. And you need part 1802. And you need glue. This is where you're gluing.
Okay.
Oh, but the gluing's not on the next one by the looks of it.
I'll put a little bit of glue on my...
I don't understand this because the doors. So what's the glue for? You're not going to glue them open, are you?
Well, there's only one... It looks like it, doesn't it? But there's only one knob on it. So it's not...
1802 goes on the inside of that viewing thing.
I can't open the glue. What's going on? Okay, so get some glue in the pot ready to go. So 1802,
which I think is the bigger of the two, isn't it?
Yeah.
The inside of that viewing thing, they're like doors.
Yeah, in there.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't say glue with that one.
Yeah, there's a little icon just at the top there.
Oh yes, aye there. Yeah, glue. So you must be gluing them open, are you?
Looks like it. Well, yeah, because it doesn't work as a door because it doesn't stay in there. Like it's bigger than the hole.
Oh.
So there is just like a peg at the bottom and a small hole just in there. So.
Oh, so you glue it in.
The question is the right way, isn't it?
Yeah. See, when you look at this, the bigger peg. The peg goes at the bottom. 1802 is. Yeah.
It's this one, yeah. The bigger one. I think it's this one we want. I can't see. I think it's this one we want.
That one's 1802.
And then this one is the longer one, which I believe will go on this shorter side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so how does this...
God, if you crash the tank, they're not going to last long. Anything that's going to fly off, it's going to be them. Yeah, how are we going to keep them up?
I'm going to have to get the tweezers on the case. The question is, do they go straight up like that, or do they sit down?
Well, looks like straight up like that.
And then open as wide as possible, or is it in a bit? It's really hard to see, isn't it? Sort of a little bit of close.
It's got a little bit of a turn on it. Just weird, those. Anything hits the tank, they're gonna fly off.
Oh, it's going to go in like that, and then it's going to sit. About there, I think.
Totally agree, Peter. Totally agree.
Straight up and open. Do you want them open all the way? Or just face forward? Or try and do them face forward?
Well, I'll just read out what Peter says. They are open shutters for the sight window. Ian says smaller the two. Basically, Peter says it's basically useless detail that will get knocked off and re-glued at numerous points in the future. I threw them away in the end.
Well, based on that then, Ian, what would you like me to do with these? Keep these safe for you to glue on afterwards once you've got it in position on your display, because I don't want to glue it, knock it, if they're that fragile, to come off and then leave glue marks and make a mess. So would you rather I leave these two little shutters off and then you can apply the glue on them once you've got it on your display and it won't be touched? It's up to you, Ian.
Right, well, I'll go through.
Because I think that's right, because it's not like it fits in both sides. It's going to have one point of contact on the bottom, one little knock that will come off. And I don't want to lose them. So I can put them back in here and put them safely. If you want me to do that instead, Ian.
I'll mark that and go down the bottom of the chart and see if he says anything. He hasn't brought anything up yet. I'll go through the chat while we're waiting. I will have Mark Mods. Good evening. Hi, Mark. Ian says straight up and down, but this is before you ask the question.
Evening, Mark. Hiya.
Ian Q says hi, Mark. Peter says hi, Mark. Mark says evening, Ian. Mark goes evening, Peter. Dear Mark says evening, Mark. Peter says there are more sensitive parts like that soon. And Mark says evening, dear Mark. But Ian says yes, keep them safe, Alex. Thanks.
Okay, I think it makes sense, Ian, because it is very fragile, and I can do it. I can stick them on just like that, but wrong side, this side. But as Peter says, I mean that's going to be really, really fragile, and if that gets knocked, they're either going to get lost or leave a bit of a mess with the glue. So it's better for it to go on a display, then glue them on, and then you know it's not going to be touched. So I'll keep them safe.
East Coast says evening walk. Okay then, right. Well, that's
and then what I'll even do is I'll put the instruction page in for anything like that, and then you can refer to it later. I think that's the best option.
Okay, well that's stage 18 complete. So we're now going on to stage 19, which looks like the bottom skirt. Oh no, it's LEDs. But not everything in these packs are not going to get used straight away. Track. I don't know what you want to do about this issue. If you want to look at it first, because 1997, 1998, all used till 23, 1905, 1906, They've got a figure, but I'm got a date when they're getting used.
Yeah, that's fine. So issue 19, yeah, we're looking at the parts. There's some wiring in here and lights. We're going to need these later on. So there's no point opening this just yet. And then we've got more tracks, which I'll do after the show. But I think we will need some of this stuff in 2021. So
you just need by the looks at say, oh yes, one of them lights and then a screw.
yeah, so we'll open this up when we get to that stage. That's not a problem. So 19 then, yeah. As Geordie says, we've got the lights, some lamps, more track details and some screws. And then in all we're doing in 19 is adding some more tracks together. So again, I will do that off because we've seen that already. And then it's just adding the 3 more to that 15 that we've I just did previously. So I shall do that after the stream, after the show.
Okay, so we'll move on to 20.
I'd rather you see more of the build rather than me just sitting here doing tracks. So that's my logic on that. Okay, so we're on to stage 20 then.
Yep. So I will get the pot out.
Lots of bits in this one.
If I don't put these in proper order.
Okay, so we've got more track pieces. So that's 27, 8, 5, and 6. So these can go to the side.
Okay, 20 is a bit that looks like a fence. I know it's not a fence, but it looks like a fence.
20,
there, that.
This is 21. 20, part 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Part 2 is the other bit, but with the holes in.
Mm-hmm.
And 2003 is the other bit that's got like a hook on the end. Looks like a knife.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Looks like it's a forward at the bottom. 24, 5 on the tracks. 2009 is that square bit.
Okay.
I think I've missed 2004 out, which looks like it's. I'd see the picture. Looks like a clear piece.
Yeah, it's this clear piece.
Right. And you've got DP times 2.
Yes.
And AP times 5.
Doesn't say AP on the bag, but it does now. Okay. So step 1.
Confusion. Oh yeah. Right, it looks like we need that forward. Yep. And upside down. And at the back it looks like that square hatch thing goes on the underside of the back and held in with a DP1 screw.
Okay, yeah, I see. So that's going to go on in that orientation.
And it looks like it's slide.
And the 2 screw posts will fit in that.
Yeah, it looks like that slides because it's telling you not to screw it fully down.
Okay, so that's in there, and then we put one
screw by the looks of it.
DP screw.
Yeah. And those.
And that is going to go in the hole with this on your left. It's going to go in this bottom hole more towards the outside here. There we go.
Night, John. Catch you later.
Night, John.
Okay. The next is that bit that I said that looks like a knife.
Yeah.
Looks like that's going forward of that hatch with 2 AP screws.
Ah, I see. Yeah, and that keeps that level.
And that's telling you not to sink them screws too deep neither.
Okay. So we're going to want 2 AP screws for that. And that will go in this hole and this one. Just doing them enough to grab and stop. There we go. And then that should move. No? Okay, maybe loosen slightly. There you go. And that's nice and fairly firm, but it's not going to fall.
Well, the next bit is where's that bit from? I can't remember. Is that the glass bit or something?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. Step 5.
Oh, is that the glass? What's the finger mark mean?
So we've got the glass panel. And that is going to fit down into here, which will form this window. And there's 2 pegs on there.
That's just a push fit.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll now take little things that look like fences. I'd rather not. I think the sides of the well, they look like fences to me.
Okay.
One fits on top. The one that's one fits on top of the other. With pointing.
Yeah. So we've got these tabs at the bottom. And the detail facing up because the other side's smooth. So that's going to go like that. And then that is going to sit on top like so.
Well, that's the pipe. And there, they must just clip together. Yep. Yep. Now they're going to go one side. They're going to go on the turret, and they're held on with AP screws.
Okay, so down here, that bit there. So that's going to go on like so. And you can tell that because you can follow the colour.
Mm.
So obviously if you've got that on the wrong way, it's it'll fit, I think. But obviously you can tell it doesn't look right because of the colour.
Actually, on this it look on my monitor it looked right.
Yeah.
The other way, the camouflage looked better.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so that's definitely that because when you turn that around, isn't it? You got that bit there. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to go in these 2 holes with AP.
AP2. By doing that, I'll pick up the chat again. My score goes evening to East Coast. As I just said before, John said good night. Dave says night to John. Peter says night to John. East Coast says TC John. And that's it.
There we go.
We'll come back over here.
Perfect.
Right, the rest is tracks. Tracks.
Okay.
And then we're adding out to make it 3 of 15. Stage complete. I'm 21. Whoa, got lots of little pieces in 21.
21.
You're finishing on a nice bit, don't you?
Yeah, so this is going to be... There's quite a lot in this one, so we're going to get our teeth stuck in something here.
Mm-hmm. You see if the best will last.
Yeah.
Anfield says night, John. Is that code up?
Right, so the first thing I can see are these really small hooks. So they're going to go in there.
Again, 21 would be. So.
Okay, I think that's everything out of there.
Okay.
Right, let's go through all these then.
Right, 2101 is not what you got in your hand. Then it says 21 2A.
Bags in a bag, in a bag, in a bag.
It looks like a teeth thing, and then it looks like a 21 2B is a little red thing that goes in it.
Yeah, we've got two of them, look.
Huh?
We'll go an extra.
Well, that's 22. 21 2B, 21 3. It looks like a wing mirror. Uh, 21 4 and 21 5 look like. Well, 21 4 looks like a U bracket.
Yep, that's
And
it.
21 and 21 5 just looks like an ordinary bracket.
Yeah.
21 6. I can't even see what there's the picture. Just says 21 6.
Right, that's this decal.
Is it?
Yeah, and that is actually. Oh, I can't decide if that's actually damaged. Let me just have a closer look at this. Because it's been folded. No, I think that's okay. But as I said to Ian, decals I'm going to leave because I don't want these being damaged or scratched off. And these he can fit these.
Can it be?
Unless he wants me to, I'm happy to do them, but not until beforehand, or I'll leave them for Ian to do when he gets it as display.
Will you be able to get access to it? Will you?
Yes, because it's on the front edge. which will be on the very front of the tank. So yeah, you'll be able to put them in place afterwards.
Oh.
So I'm going to keep that safe free in as well. I'm not trying to skip out of it. I'm happy to do it, but I just don't want it to scratch or mark while we're moving things around. And this build's going to be not knocked about, but you know what I mean, up and down on the build table. And I think that's good to do. Anything that's like that on the outside can be done at the end. So
21-7, let's say they're a long stick or an aerial or something.
Yeah, that's this pin. Okay.
21-8, another little port, sort of half circle, half round.
Yeah, it's like a hinge shape.
21-9, looks like it's a hatch. It's got 2X with an X on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And 21-10, which looks as though you're going to use in the future. Looks like two things, screw things with a handle on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And 21-11 is the big, the square thing with all the holes in. That's the corner next to your tracks.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Then you have NP2s and AP8.
Yep, there's MPs times 2, but I've actually got 3. And then there's a couple of washers in there.
All right. That is AP8 screws.
Yes, except I've got 8. Yeah, I've got 8. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm going to keep all these little baggies because they're going to be handy for storing little parts that I need to keep with the keep safe. So I'm going to start keeping some of these now. Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, we'll need that sort of square piece. And that bit that looks like a Lego piece.
Yes, there'll be Lego coming to the channel very soon.
And an AP screw.
I'll leave that in there. It's probably a spare. Okay. So this is going to go, turn this round. It's going to go in these 2 holes here. And then that's going to just slot in.
Oh, so this is where you're going to put the looks like touchy glue on this and all.
Hopefully in there.
Yeah, that screws down with an AP screw. I'm going to just Peter's got some advice for you on here. Pipe fit of it.
Sort of. It's getting there. Right. 1 second. Wait for my. Okay, that's in there, and then we want the AP screw just behind it. Again, it's quite a tight fit.
Right, well, Peter says, you always know when it's 9 o'clock when the cuckoo sings. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this is some advice of Peter for you. My eyelets are in a bag. They both snapped off, but very brittle. Bag them up with the other bits for later.
Okay, thank you for the advice. Actually, yeah, I think I've seen. I think I was watching Wayne's stream on this, and there was a issue we put these on, and then I think another issue I saw one had gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will keep them. Can they be added on afterwards? Are they going to be? I guess they'll be on show, will they? So that's something else that can be just touched up just before at the end. Okay.
Dave Max here. I'm going to say good night, guys. You're doing an excellent job, Alex. Another great stream night all.
Thank you, Dave, Matt. Good night.
Peter just says, dear right. And then Peter says, I found the mirror as a pain to get right. Did my head in. Kenneth, afternoon from Georgia, and hello, everyone. Love your videos and channel. Hi, Kenneth.
Thank you, Kenneth. Good evening.
Kenneth. East Coast says evening, Kenneth. And East Coast says night, Mark. And then we'll go back over to the build. Right, you now need that big pin.
Yes.
Are you going to need glue?
Oh, I think the glue's for the eyelets.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. Oh well. And it looks like that big green thing above you, next to the pin, goes on there, and the pin straight through.
Oh, I see. Yep. And then the rough end is going to be this end. Just going to be a case of lining this up. Let me just check that goes through there, which it does.
There, my eyelids will probably make a toe the tank when it breaks down or something.
Right. It's not going all the way through, so let me check why.
Bird up.
Right. That's better.
Yeah, Peter says mine snapped like spaghetti. They can be glued in later.
There we go. That's all the way through. So a little tip, just try and push the rod through this individual parts first to make sure it's clear. Then that went in a lot nicer. And now what we need to do is try and get that in. So I'm going to use the back of my tweezers just to push that in, hopefully. And that is really quite stiff. There we go. So I've pushed that in with the back of the tweezer. That's now flush. And we have a hinge. Okay.
Okay. The piece with the X on goes at the back of that. Isn't it?
Just here.
Yep.
That's only going to go in one way. It's obvious on the hole sizes.
Well, I can see where the next bit's going to be from.
That's gone through. Is that just a push fit, that bit?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, next bit is the sort of the bracket with a round bit on and the mirror.
And I can see there's a notch in there.
Yep. You're going to be holding the mirror on there, or unless it holds on there, but I doubt that it does. It's not going to be that easy with a notch up. Yeah, because the mirror must move up and down against that notch.
Yeah.
You're then going to put it on the that free piece, but it's going to be facing sort of over the top of it, so it's not like sticking outside like it would on a car. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah. So that's going to go up. Hang on. I can see how this is going to go. Up there.
Yeah, it's going to go through like a little notch. It's going to go in there, and then it's going to clip onto two pins. And then on top of that, you want 2115, which he said, Peter says it's a fiddly piece.
Yeah. Okay.
And 2115 fits on the top of there. You're going to have to get that flush with the bottom, I think.
Yeah. God, it is a fiddly piece, isn't it? It's like a metal bracket, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay. I think that's in as far as it's going to go.
All right, right, okay, well, 2105 fits over the top of that. Yeah. Then it fits in with two end-piece screws plus the washers.
Okay. Mini screwdriver time. Wow, these screws are tiny. So washer goes on there. Well, I've started that one off. I'm just going to put the other one in.
I'll go for the chat. Lee, night Dave Mark. Yorkshire Crafter, head to bed now. No, good night, everyone. Good night, Julie.
No, Julie.
Lindsay saying good stream, Horlicks.
Thank you.
Steve 131 says night, Julie. Peter says night, Julie. East Coast night, Julie. Robert Millen, hi everyone. How are you doing? Hi, Rob. Peter says hi, Robert. Robert says hi, Peter. East Coast goes hi, Robert. Robert goes hi, East Coast. Peter says it's strange. I more or less remember building every part of this as if it was yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's good.
Peter says my tank looks as though it's done a tour of Iraq. Mark Mod's not going to sing it. And right, to go back to the build. Okay, you've got what that bulb sort of thing fits into, and one of them red bulb things.
So yeah, we've ended up with 2, but I'm guessing we only need the 1, but I'll keep 1 safe. Okay.
That goes into it with a bit at the has a hole, fits in it. Looks like it's got a notch that fits into the side.
Yes.
Like a bit sticking out at the side.
Yeah,
Fits
there's like a
into a notch.
way there. If you put it in wrong, it doesn't sit flush like that. But if you twist it, it fits in.
Yeah. Okay. And you fit that into that big hole. Must be a red beacon light. And right screw. Oh no! Oh, it's going to work. You get no. You go to 19. Issue 19. You get looks like a wire.
Okay.
Right, you've now got to, from issue 19, retrieve a wire with like a presumably have a bulb in with a big bit that's with like a metal bit on the end. A circuit, yeah, it'll be a circuit board with a bulb on.
So, if we can go back, if you can just scroll back, please, to 19.7 instructions. Is there? Hang on a minute. Yeah, can we identify which one? Because there's different labels on the plugs.
All right, 19. That one from 19.7. All right, 19.7. Ain't got a label on.
No, because one's got S on.
All right.
And one of them has got an F on.
Looks like that one.
But do they? Oh, actually, they've got different size holes, haven't they? So we can only get this on one way.
Yeah, because I think one's a small hole and then a screw hole. But what we're putting in, it looks like, because you're putting it in with one screw, so one will be a locating bit and the other one will be a screw hole. So it might be one thick hole and one small.
So it's not going to be this one that's labelled S. I think it's going to be this one labelled F. So
now I've got to scroll down. We're 21.
because if we look at F,
You're going to beat me to it. It's taking ages to scroll down.
actually either of them could fit.
As the bulb in the middle of them both, is it? What's this bit where it says video plus?
Right, hang on a minute. Let me just see the details on this.
Well, is the red wire near the little hole? And the black wire next to the screw? Well, I'm looking at a photograph of it here. And
this one, yeah.
Hang on, can I zoom in? Is there a number there? See if I can zoom in.
It looks a bit different.
I'm trying to zoom into this picture to see if I can see a number. C Y54.
No, that's not on there.
321. 3 loads looks like 8s or 0s and 2 1. Well, then again, that could just be the number of the. Yeah, you think they'll give you the cable number, wouldn't you?
Right, okay, yeah. Based on these, then. Based on this image, if we have the screw hole there going face, because obviously it needs to face down because the LED's on the back. If we put that one on there,
the plus is on the outside.
We end up with the plus next to the big hole. But if we do this one,
the
negative would be nearer the hole. Yeah. So I'd have to flip them round carefully. Then we end up with the black on that side.
Yep, that's like the picture.
Okay. We got there, and then we want an MP screw.
That's freaking MP1. Yep, MP screw.
Except we haven't got any MP screws.
You know?
Or do they come in? Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry, I'm getting a bit confused because the MP screws come in issue 19, of course.
Oh yeah, it's my fault. And all I read it. It says there 90.
Okay.
Okay, well the next part is for putting that sticker on the front, which you're not putting on 2106.
No.
So that's what the water thing was for, the water thing. So you need the bottom half of that what we'll just be working on where you put everything else on. The front of the tank. Flip it over and that's gonna go on that side.
I see.
Yeah. So it's all sealed under there.
And then the plug will go through
No, it's
this hole.
Oh yeah, 8 by 4 screws. The flap bit goes to the bottom, doesn't it? Yeah. What's that? That Lego bit sticking out at the side.
Ooh.
The other way. No, that is the right way around, isn't it? Yeah, but that's weird because all I can see on there is just the screw and the wires are underneath it.
I'm actually gonna. Well, yeah, because the LED's got to be facing up into that clear lens, doesn't it? So it's definitely the right way. What I am going to do, though, is get some electrical tape out. Because I want to just secure that cable down because that is really fragile. If I can find my knife, there's so much going on. Where have I put my knife?
Right, where is it? Peter says, wait till you start fitting hinges on the side panel. Not fun. And Peter says, they are all working lights. And he says, good stream like. Peter says he put a blob of hot glue over on his wires.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think, well, I've got some electrical tape here. I'll see. I just want to clamp the wire down, really. I'm going to put some over. Just to keep that from moving. We'll see how that fits. Yeah, that's no good.
Huh? Be good.
Just need to reposition the cable. You know what I'm like with electronics. What's wrong with my tweezers? They're not working. The harder you push them, they spay apart now.
You've worn them out.
I've worn my tweezers out. What's going on? Yeah, see? Push them and then they open rather than.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Looks like you need a new set of tweezers.
Oh, God.
Do you always use the one set out with the set you've got, so you've worn that one out?
Yeah, these are my favourite ones. They're like spade ones.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that'll do. It's just to give that wire a bit of protection. So then that can sit on like that.
And that's held together with 4 8-piece screws.
Yeah, cool. 4 AP. Well, it certainly is getting more challenging, this build, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I've had to put all them little blinking pieces on it, would have been. Look, if Peter's telling you to leave them for now. I would have seen them bloody little hooks probably been snapped off by now.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Detail like that, tiny little things, they should say leaf to last. Not even supply of them will last.
Okay.
Well, other than the tracks, that's you done.
Yeah, so that's just secured in there, and light pull won't move that wire because those wires are very fragile. So I'm going to just grab another bit of electrical tape just for the moment and just tape that there.
Well, Peter says when it comes across, I hope you have a short, he means posi driver here, ready for when you start the tub.
A short
Posi driver.
Yeah, that.
He's corrected himself. It's not positive.
Must
be for putting the wheels on. It probably must be a small gap in between the tub of the tank and the bottom.
No, I've only got that or that one. But if I have to get up, I can always look at getting I think you can get the wearers, can't you, in the smaller length? But I don't know if that'd be any good. But we can look at that. So MP screws I'm going to put away. So is that it for that, apart from the tracks?
That's it, apart from the tracks. That's 21 done.
Brilliant.
So next week we'll do 22 onwards.
Well, that was tricky. Just going to put some of this stuff away. So is this piece here we need on a later issue. All of the decals and those parts I'm going to put in this bag and put in the toolbox.
23 is another big one. 23 is exactly what you've just done on that for the other side.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Because it looks like 22 is all bloody tracks.
Oh, that's the hooks. I'm going to put them in that baggie as well. The fine detail bag. Okay, so we've got those screws. They can all go away. I'll do that later.
And we'll have Lindsay saying night all. See you all again on the next lives. Night, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay. Good night. Something in the bin. So all these screws. Now I'm guessing these the MP screw I'm going to keep in this bag here.
Yeah, you might need it
reference with the other LED, because this is all part of that issue 19, which we'll use next week. So I'm going to pop that in that bag. And then I'm going to put the MP screws in, because I think we're going to need that for this LED. Try and keep organised. And then this piece is separate as well. That's going to be used later on, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put that in a separate bag. So we know where that is. And then this piece, I believe, is just a spare. So I'm just going to pop that in there just in case later on.
Yeah, because by the looks of it, you get, unless it's been mixed up with 2302s, can you get one with 2302?
Yeah. So yeah, that's brilliant. Well, I hope you're happy with that, Ian. As I say, all those smaller details. So this is going to be on the outside of the tanks. The decal can go on there afterwards. The hooks just go in there so they can be glued on afterwards, because I don't want to put them on and risk them coming off. This is really fragile, so we'll see about this, what happens. I'm hoping there's going to be, it looks like there's going to be some sort of clasp to lock that in, maybe. But I will be extra careful with that. And in fact, I'm going to use a bit of masking tape on that.
Okay. Ian Camel goes, nicely done both. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.
Peter says, night, Lindsay. Peter says, well done both. Hope I'm giving useful tips to get best results.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that, Peter, because obviously I've not built this, so it's the first time, and I know you've done some, so anything like that is great. Just to help out, do the best I can. As I say, it's not my model, so I want it to be the best it can be, obviously. And things like those details, as you say, you're quite rightly, I don't want to be putting them on. It seems a bit silly to put them on now, because there is every possibility by accident it's going to get knocked, especially when you're moving this about and it's up on its ends, doing wiring, screwing screws in. So I definitely think that's good to leave.
And Lacey is a good stream, good work. DS Models, great build, guys. Night, everyone. Night, Dave. And Ian Campbell goes, night, Dave, and Sir Dave. I haven't got that t-shirt on the day, Ian.
I'm wondering if I can bend these back into shape, which I think it'll work, make it worse.
And Ian goes, appreciate your support and advice, Peter. Yeah, Peter. Peter says, night all, next time. Yeah, Peter, thanks very much, and thanks for your support. And Lee says he has a live at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, Lee. So Anfield Road layout in the loft will be going out at 2 p.m. tomorrow. If anybody wants to watch that, support him on his channel. He does some good work, and hopefully I may be on his channel on Sunday.
Right, they're all going to go somewhere safe. Right, let's put them away. Actually, you know what? We joked about this, Ian, but I think this was perfect, actually, because of all the little parts we've got and to keep safe. I think this was a good choice. Yeah. So there's all the little detail parts there, as I say. All safe, manual in there. Cool, right. Well, I'm going to need these tracks out because after this show ends, I'm going to then do these tracks. So they're all up to date. So yeah, right, let me come back. Oh dear. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. That was quite a long show, an hour and 45, so that's not too bad.
Looking good.
Yeah, good, nice build actually. Bit fiddly. Some of them bits are really fiddly, but no, it's a good build. So, right, what are we doing?
So next Monday we'll be carrying on with pack 3.
Yes, so it'll be 22. Actually, I don't know how much more's left. I don't think there's too much more left on this pack 3. There's 22 to 24. So I reckon we'll be doing well 22, 23 and 24. And then we may then start pack 4 after that for the extra issue, but I'm not sure how that'll sit with the title because it's going to be confusing. Pack 3, pack 4. I'll work it out. Unless I fit another stream in at some point before next Monday. There's every possibility I could do that. I could maybe
I'm on holiday this week. I would say if you want to fit one in on Wednesday, 8 o'clock would be okay because I've got to do a delivery at 5:30 down the allotment. 5:30, 6, so I won't get in until after 7.
Are you off all week? What about Saturday? Or are you back at work?
No, I'm off for next Tuesday.
So if there's nothing on Saturday, we could do maybe a cheeky little one Saturday to finish pack 3.
Yeah.
And then Monday we can start fresh with pack 4. How about that?
Yeah, smashing.
Cool. Right, well. I'll let you say what you're going to say. And
thank everybody for joining me, and a special thanks to Peter for giving all the tips and help. And I hope Ian's enjoying watching his tank go together. And so I'll catch you tomorrow night with the Titanic. So good night from me.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Geordie, for doing the chat and walking me through those instructions. It's definitely good to have a couple on this because when you're doing the build and there's no real instruction, it's just pictures. So it's good to have 2 sets of eyes on it, and obviously Peter's experience with the build as well. So thank you, and to everyone who's helped. So yeah, tomorrow evening we have Crafty Chris on at 7 o'clock doing the Eddie Stobart build. And then, as Geordie said, following that, 8 o'clock will be the Titanic. So I'll see you on that show. And then that is it for this until, well, potentially. There's nothing on Wednesday, is there?
Saturday, you said?
Yeah. There's nothing on Wednesday, though. Thursday, I don't think there is anything, unless Dano's doing something.
Dano's off this week, so you may... So we'll have a special appearance of Dano on Titanic tomorrow night.
Yeah, lovely. Watch out for Wednesday. I might do a stream if it's available. Might not, because I have another kit on the way, so I might do some of that on a stream. But apart from that, I'll then see you Friday for VW. But we'll let you know later on in the week. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much, and I will see you.
Do you want us to pick up the rest of this chat?
Oh yeah,
there's only one. It's Lee. Just saying, night all. See you on the next one. And then he says night again. I thought I'd missed some chat, but I hadn't.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. And yeah, see you later on in the week.
Good night.